For 6 seasons, Cobra Kai has delivered everything we loved about the Karate Kid: rivalries, redemption arcs, and some of the best karate battles on TV. We've watched Johnny and Daniel go from sworn enemies to unlikely allies, shaping the next generation of fighters while dealing with their own baggage. And now, with the series wrapping up, it seems like things in the valley are finally settled. Johnny and Daniel are both still running their dojos, but the war between them is long over. The next generation, Sam, Miguel, Robbie, Tori, and the Binary Bros, have graduated and moved on to college, leaving behind their days of dojo drama. Kreese and Silver are gone. The Sekai Taikai is over. The valley can finally breathe. But Cobra Kai has taught us one thing: peace never lasts. And let's be real, did we really think John Kreese was actually gone? Because if there's one motto that has defined Cobra Kai since the beginning, it's this: Cobra Kai never dies. John Kreese, played by the legendary Martin Covey, has been at the core of this franchise for decades. In The Karate Kid, he was a one-note villain, the ruthless sensei who preached no mercy and took his students down a dark path. But in Cobra Kai, he became something much more: a man shaped by war, betrayal, and his own twisted sense of honor. Cove himself made sure Kreese wasn't just a cartoonish bad guy this time around. "I told the writers I don't want to play him the way I did in the movies. I want vulnerability, flashbacks, emotionality." And they delivered. We saw Kreese's painful past, his bond with Terry Silver, and even rare moments where he genuinely cared, especially when it came to Tori. But now, in the final 5 episodes of Cobra Kai, Kreese's story seemingly comes to a fiery conclusion. For most of Cobra Kai, Kreese has stuck to his ways, but everything shifts when Quan tragically dies at the Sekai Taikai. In a shocking turn of events, Quan accidentally impales himself on Kreese's knife during a fight, leaving Kreese staring down at his bloody body, and in that moment something in him breaks. Kreese finally realizes he's on the wrong path. He leaves Korea and returns to the U.S., officially signing off on Cobra Kai, rejoining the Sekai Taikai. But before Kreese walks away for good, he has one final thing to do. He finds Johnny outside the tournament and, for the first time in decades, he apologizes. Johnny, still carrying the scars of the past, isn't ready to forgive. Not yet. But later, when Kreese walks away for what seems like the last time, Johnny chases after him. What follows is one of the most emotional moments in Cobra Kai history. Johnny confesses that he once saw Kreese as a father, that Kreese's betrayal destroyed him for years. The two stand there, tears in their eyes, before finally embracing. "It's my favorite scene of any scene ever," Cove says. "I cry in his arms, and he cries in mine. That scene culminated everything we built over the years." And with that, Kreese steps aside. He hands Cobra Kai over to Johnny, who names Miguel as the dojo's male captain. The perfect ending, right? Wrong, because this is John Kreese we're talking about. Kreese knows Terry Silver too well. He knows Silver won't sit back and let Johnny take that championship without interference. And he's right. In the penultimate episode, Silver, aboard his yacht, surrounded by his minions, plots to take Johnny down. He plans to send men to threaten Johnny's family, but before they can act, Silver senses something is off. Then, out of the shadows, Kreese, smoking a cigar, waiting. What follows is an all-out war. Silver grabs a broken whiskey bottle and lunges at Kreese. The two battle back and forth, knocking over a portable gas pump in the process. Gasoline spills across the deck. The fight rages on until Silver, thinking he's won, raises the bottle for a final strike. That's when Kreese flicks his smoldering cigar into the gas. The yacht erupts into flames. Silver is gone. Kreese is gone. The ultimate explosive end to one of the most iconic rivalries in Karate Kid history. Or is it? Here's where things get interesting. According to Cove, they actually filmed an extra scene where Kreese's hand picks up a magazine titled "Whatever Happened to Terry Silver," right next to a cover featuring Johnny. But they cut it. Cove reveals they thought it was too Hollywood. Too Hollywood? Are you kidding? That's exactly the kind of ending we need. And why was this scene shot? I think the creators have a plan. I'm telling you, with Cobra Kai officially wrapped, Creators Hurwitz, Heald, and Schlossberg have made it clear the Karate Kid universe is far from over, and if Kreese did survive, there's no way his story is finished. Could we be looking at a Kreese spinoff? A redemption arc? One last mission? What do you think? Is Kreese really gone, or is he out there, waiting for his next move? Drop your theories in the comments, and